presentation, be there. I will be live tomorrow at 12, okay? And that's just the way it will be. Now, if you look at this, this is the last Fed meetings we've had and the numbers at the Fed meeting. If you'll look, we just finished the Fed meeting here, and if you think about it, the Fed really should be, over the next couple of months, a non-factor as we get through some of the changes in the new administration. Okay? Oh, David, you'll like what I came up with on Project Zebra. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? In general, it's a mentorship program for the next year, okay? Tell you all what I'm gonna do. I'd take a copy of this slide and use it, forgot it. Let me point out something real quick. Y'all see that? Do y'all see the QQQ right there? It says 508, 514, 508, 513. That's probably going to be, if I had to guess, your support in this current market as we get into it tomorrow. Okay? That's what I would expect with what we're seeing tonight. Yeah, it's 510, right there in the heart of that. That's an awful nice thing, Carrie, to say. And you don't have to make this complicated. You just got to get on the right side, okay? That's what you got to do. You just got to get on the right side. Now, the Seven Sisters right now, we opened here at 59.40. Notice that it's like, let's do February again or January again. That's what's happening tonight. And it's sort of interesting when you think about it that we're getting this opportunity. I think this is great personally. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about it. Probabilities for the week. Look at Monday's probability. Pretty seasonally strong Monday and Tuesday. So if the market can get a grip overnight, Asia and Europe participate, we get to the cash part, might be a tremendous day to pay attention for a Monday. As far as news goes, we got news this week, manufacturing, PMI, the JOLTS report out on Tuesday, ADP on Wednesday, initial jobless claims on Thursday, and non-farm payrolls on Friday. Okay? Pretty cool. All right, here's my 10 tickers. MSTU goes above 1061. Obviously, I'll be taking a shot there. NNE above 42.55. Apple breaks 229. I'll be thinking short. Tesla above 412. I'll be thinking buy. Gold above 260. Thinking buy. PAS, a silver play, 25.11. Crude oil drops below 87.39 on XLE. They can sell, and I'd be thinking buy on KGC, BRK, and QQQ's got to get above that magic number, 525.55, to say it good. Okay? That's what that is. Okay? These are the 10 tickers for the week. Here's the stocks that's been leading the NASDAQ: Meta, NNE, and MSTU. Big difference in those stocks. If you get the right stocks, they really ride. Okay? Now, this should be the question on your mind. How are you going to make money this week? Is the market going to go up, going to go down, or sideways? I think sideways might be off the table. It's going to be either really big up or really big down. Will it continue? I'd say we're going to have a lot of ups and downs, like I told you, throughout the first 3 to 6 months. And this is exactly what I was talking about. You got to be prepared. Is it a bubble? I don't think so. I think this is good when you have this kind of correction from Friday to Monday. Usually a buying opportunity. The NASDAQ is where the money is, so pay attention. My number one way to play is the QQQ, especially if we have a melt up after tonight. Pretty nice profits if you get a meltdown, if it goes that way. It's the most flexible index to trade. You see? Because they have expirations every day. That's a tremendous opportunity if you know what to do with that. I volunteer. I know what to do with it. A door's been open for us to collect overnight payouts on one specific ticker. That's where our focus will be. I'm not talking about earning pennies on the dollar. I'm talking about one ticker shows the power where even a small $5,000 investment can pay the likes of $1,000, 1351, even 2096, all overnight. The key is the time of entry during the day. Now, of course, you know that no strategy wins all the time. There's no such thing as a magic pill to generate instant income. But with that said, overnight payouts on the one ticker have an 84% incredible accuracy. Let's just stop there. That's better than 4 out of 5. The strategy I have, I've been playing with it with people in the last week. You probably made some of the trades, and I'm really focused on taking advantage of it. So strap in and get on board. We're calling this initiative my one ticker payout program. One ticker. That's where the focus is going to be. Goals are simple. Make some money this week with it, next week, and throughout the first 6 months of the year should be really strong. Over and over again. Look at those gains. It happens, folks. And guess what? You have just been given a rewind of 2025 with the night sell-off. Now, who of you are looking to make maybe some extra income? Here it is, the one ticker. Maybe save up some for your retirement with this. The one ticker payout program may be perfect. You don't have to follow a handful of stocks here. All we have to do is monitor the move in the QQQ. Focus on that one ticker. One and only, the QQQ. We're not talking about day trading, even though we might deal a little of that, but there's overnight plays with the setup. We had a sell signal on Friday afternoon, okay, when we broke RB4. Look at where it would be today. That's pretty cool. 5 payouts last October. There's a 958, 823, 2000. Add that up. 1351, 1283. We're not complicating the situation. Can everybody here follow one ticker to do this with me? Type a yes in here if you can, because we're going to do it. Now, to be clear, there's one that didn't work out. If you followed the one ticket program, 5 for 6 that month, but $43.71 in your pocket for the month. That adds up. Now, extra money like that really softens the blow when your long-term stocks are going to be a little weak. Think about it. Credit card balances hitting new highs, over $1 trillion. Americans without enough money to even cover a simple $500 emergency expense. 63% of workers under the pay of emergency expense. We're not going to be that way. We're going to be smart and think and educate ourselves. The overnight trades in 1 month, the one ticker play could have made more than enough to cover 3,000 emergency funds. Hey, go play a little golf while you're making money. I like doing that. Cover the dinner tab after the wake up, still have a few $100 left. You don't have to wait years on this one, folks. This train has many stops. Takes a few minutes to place the kind of trades I'm talking about. Simple, straightforward, directional plays. $1,000 overnight from that. I call the method behind this the 2-click trade. Set yourself up to target the next $1,000 overnight payout for this one ticker. For example, take a look at what happened the very next month in November. Unlike October, November, the stock market was red hot. Bonds, gold, Bitcoin, everything was headed higher. And the rally was fueled by top stocks like Apple, Microsoft, both of which gained about 10% for the month. 5,000 invested in those two stocks would have paid about $580, not bad. But if you use this 2-click trade I'm going to teach you, you've done a lot better. Hitting 5 major payouts in the month of November. Here they are, 1,000, another 1111, 1780, 1179. It just keeps on coming. 1271. October is one trade, would have worked in our favor, but all that would have been 5 out of 6, extra $2,130. The symbol you're going to follow is the Q, Q, Q. Now, which would you prefer, the 500 or the 2,000? Well, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? 4 times as much using the QQQ. Answer's obvious. Now, you might have missed some of that. It doesn't matter if they go up, go down, like in October. You got to be there in position. What about November? Same thing. Look at that. Reeling off. Trade after trade after trade. 3,000 payouts for each month. So far from all the data, and these folks, we've been doing this live, you know it's good. 3,049 each month on average. That's the power of these overnight payouts stacking up one trade at a time. So if somebody told you you could start out tonight, wiping out everything in January, I would say, sign me up. It's one ticker only. Now, some of the top money managers, when it comes to investment, think you ought to diversify with a basket of stocks. They say it helps lower your risk. Or Buffett, owning a basket. 10, 20 or more stocks actually hurt you in a situation like we're in right now. We're going to focus on one ticker. Keep it simple. Best of both worlds at the same time are found in the QQQ. And stability, and you have explosive upside at the same time. One ticker allows you to do that. all the firepower of all those magnificent stocks, Apple, Amazon, all those. But it spreads it out using the QQQ. So we won't worry about earnings. We won't worry about the CEO losing his job or negative headlines. With the two-click trade we're going to teach you in trade, we'll target those overnight earnings from this one ticker. Well, most folks are sitting there not recognizing what was happening. Returns don't even keep up with inflation doing that. We're going 5 for 5 with the one ticker play out here in May. Look at it, 1846, getting better, 1882, 714, 2089, 5 for 5 in May. Folks, with this kind of accuracy, you get fairly confident you got consistency right before your eyes. Now, what the S&P only gained a measly 0.25% in May, look at that. Follow along on the two-click trade, more than doubled that initial investment, earning 133% in the same time frame. With the two-click trade, you collected $66.50 for the month of May. Enough to cover the average credit card debt pay all in one fell swoop. That's what we're going to do. Trying to work night shift, sleep like a baby, cut back on your birthday shopping for your kiddies. Taking about 50 minutes of your time in total. Doesn't take a lot of time. You do other things. And the exact details behind the two-click trade here in a few moments. Never risk more than you afford to lose. I have to remind everybody that no strategy wins all the time. The average cost of trade is about $1, $1. We got the price. We know what to do. You just got to get the direction right. Don't have to stay long for that direction to pay. Anyone can be part of this. The most basic way for anyone with a regular brokerage account to invest in the high power. Let me just stop you there. You got a perfect setup with the night's action. Take advantage of it. Put some wins in your account. What a taste. And that all at the same time, this ticker has been able to not just beat, but absolutely demolish returns of all major indexes. In fact, over the last 20 years, Dow returned a very respectable 349%. Russell, 397. S&P, 450. Let's guess what the QQQ did during the same period. One ticker. That ticker is QQQ. Access to the NASDAQ 100 and all the big stocks. $1,000 or more in each, specifically overnight. Very, very smart. Let me show you what I mean. The returns, when you look at that versus all the other indexes from 1999 to 2023, taking that QQQ overnight is very powerful. Buying at the market open, selling at the close. Buy at 4 and sell next morning, a 539% takeoff. And it's just a couple metrics in the afternoon that set this trade up. Getting out the next morning. Look at that, 539% doing this strategy. I'll take the top one myself. These overnight payouts is where the big money is. We do the two-click trade as close to 4 p.m. as possible. When the stock market opens the next day, like the 3 hit in March, you go, take me out, coach, take me out. Look at that chart. Pretty cool. There's March 3rd, 1139. March 6th, 1329. March 7th, 1370. An extra 3,800 on those three particular trades. Pay that mortgage 1 week with the one ticker. 3 months on average mortgage in advance. Still had 239 left over. Buy a roof Chris stay. That's a stress reliever. All done by folks on that one ticker and only one. Set the trade before the markets close. Get out the next day. The reason you're able to do that is because of these daily expirations. Look at the payouts that hit in March. 1,000, 1,500, 348 on that one. 2893 in March. So let's make sure everybody understands what we're talking about. One ticker. Look at that. Taking it overnight, taking the risk of doing that really pays. 539%. Now, what you might think, been that way for years. Why ain't everyone doing it? Well, you got to take advantage of this overnight analytic on the underlying stock. You can. But the results will be about 1/20th the size of what I've been showing you. Probably hadn't thought about it, evaluated. Most people complicate the art of making money. This is where you have a process that I'm going to teach you, and we're going to do together. The Chicago Board of Options Exchange made that small tweak, making these daily expirations. That's what made it. Let me explain. In order to see these type of results from a two-click trade, you have to use options, but not just any form of options. Most tickers have options that expire on Friday, not the QQQ. Those options on most stocks are called weekly options. With the QQQ, you got options that expire every day. It's one of only 4 tickers in the world we call daily options. So every day you have that opportunity set up. Then you got to get the metrics right and strike when the time is right. The two-click trade, close to the end of the day as possible. That way you're close to where it is. QQQ has a good chance of going higher and handing us the next overnight payout. Look at the last few back in March, 1133, 24.19. See how it ran there 2 days in a row? 3 days later, 1250, 1484. There's you go. The two-click with the two-click. All you need to get started is a standard broker's account, $500 to start with, and 2 minutes maximum time to enter each day towards the end of the day. Even if you work, you can take a break and be there for that period of time. And that's it. Nothing complicated. This class will show you exactly how to start targeting this. Details are there, how to place the trade. Start using this technique in your account. Now, I'm live tonight. We've got a special market to take advantage of. Let's do it. Once you get your hands on this, you're fully equipped to two-click trade. Just like the next 3 payouts, 1834, 1097, 1267. I don't trade it every day. You might have noticed that. Only when it sets. Only when it's got the highest probability day. One's most likely to pay. 1 or 2, 3, sometimes each week. And look at the full data sheet from the one ticker payout program. Results are off the chart. 83% accuracy. 10% average return, 13.12 average winning payout. And that's not even the best part. The one ticker program shown the power to pay an average of $3,000 each month. Now that's really something. And test the effectiveness of it. A lot of you have been doing this trade with me as I demonstrated it as little as, last week. It's been crazy. Jim T said, hey, thanks, Tom, for another great trade, 525. Nancy said 1,600 on hers. Denise said 2,000 since she started. Eddie said had 100% return on his risk that week. Way to go, Eddie. Now, I want to hear from you next. So you have access to the workshop and start implementing this with me. Lock in your spot by subscribing to this initiative we got going, the one ticker payout. I hope some of you people will get on board where you can go with me. All of our leverage is a 2-click setup on that one ticker. You don't have to find the opportunities when they set up. I will tell you. Each day the market's open, I'll be monitoring it for you. If the opportunity's there, I'll put out the trade. You'll be alerted. You make it before the close. You get the email notification, the text message, and Telegram, which I love, by the way. You'll see the exact details on how to place it before the market's closed for the day. If it works the way we have it planned, you'll be banking it tomorrow, the next day, like 723 on June 13th, 1,049 on September 21st, 1,780 on November the 20th. Always give you where I get in, where I get out, and optimum time to exit. We place the trade right before the market's closed. You don't have to be around all day. Just be there for that last 30 minutes. Sometime in that last 30 minutes, you get set up, go back to what you were doing, get out the next morning. Pretty cool. Love the accuracy, love the return, and you got to love the payout for the risks you take. If you're starting with a smaller account, that's totally fine. Less than $100 to take one option. And I just soon you start small and grow it. Now, if you're new to options, I got a course designed for you, and you'll get that in your package. All the way from whether you want to be a rookie option trader to a pro level in no time. We call it Options for Rookies. We'll teach you everything. Well, yeah, we teach you what you need to know about options, not all that junk Wall Street tries to teach. All right? The Art of Trading Options for Money is what it's called. And just so you know, that course, I've charged for it in the past. It's free as part of this program. Now, I got some other bonuses here. Power to QQQ. Additional ways to target extra cash. Now, if you join me in this program tonight, we're going to collect some money. One ticker payout program scholarship. I was going to charge for $3,000 for a year's subscription. Then I got thinking. I knew we could do better, and that's what we did. We'll knock it out with what we call the uneducated paying for your education. This is the beauty of it. Let's skip to the next step. Anybody that joins tonight will be upgraded to lifetime. That means once you join, you're cool. Never have to pay any more subscription fees or renewals. You're there with the QQQ. Not just that, all the data shows the course over year, including winners and losers. That would have paid at a pace on a $5,000 account, $36,594. Not bad. Pretty powerful number for $5,000. Now you can scale it if you want to. Get involved. You have 14 days to try the service. Don't like it, give you full return. I don't know how anybody wants to miss the next 7 days. Why? No brainer. Let's get people on board, go through the study material, and be ready to go tomorrow. If you wanted them, it won't cost you the $3,000. Won't cost you $24.97. One time, $19.97. Get your spot in a one ticker program. Click the link in the chat. Adam, drop the link. DTItrader.com/lifetime. Call 904-416-1776. Press 1. And remember, folks, not a lot to this other than making the trades that are going to help grow your account. One ticker, QQQ. Keep the average payouts where they are, both winners and losers. 27,848 profit. Pretty cool. Lifetime members about 15 times over. You get Education Plus there. Lock in the special, $19.97 lifetime tonight. You got the guarantee. You got 14 days to try it. You don't have anything to lose other than going on this journey with me. There's the VIP, 904-416. How about some common questions? The smallest trade will be $100. That's one contract. Will every trade be a winner? Of course not. No strategy wins 100% of the time. But we manage the trades according to the setups. Stay, learn, and be disciplined and take it. Doesn't matter about upside or downside. We can go either way, whatever the market dictates. You can trade in IRAs and 401k. It's retirement account friendly. Well, when's the next trade? I think it's tomorrow. How do you get on board? Click that link in that chat and join. All I will tell you, listen and take the trades. There's an internal audit of the last 10 that we did. Is that cool or what? Look how current those dates are. I say, let's rewind it and do it in February. Right there. One ticker, 904-416-1776. With that bonus, it makes it a no-brainer. 904-416-1776. Go look at those payouts, how they're getting bigger and better every time. Look at that. We had one mistake. That's pretty good stuff right there. Get on board. Wow. Now, like I told you, go through the night, hand off the mouse. But by tomorrow's close, we're going to have a one ticker trade. It's setting up almost perfect watching this tonight. Yeah, David, that was a bonus program I did, but I wanted to show you some of the flexibility that you'll learn, okay? Set up your Telegram channel, be ready to go. That's a different strategy, William. They're both good. This is going to focus on that last 30 minutes of the evening in the market. Can you believe I'm in shock that we're going to get to do January in February. I can't remember where in from a Friday to a Monday, I can't remember this, where you pretty well wiped out the entire gains of January from a Friday close to a Sunday night open. That is a bonus and a half right there. That ought to get you excited, folks. The QQQ, think about where it was on Friday, 5/19, and where it is right now, 5/10. 10 full points. Like, that's incredible. So, be with me. Let's trade together. Let's do it. Now, remember, go through the material, have a good understanding. If we fire off tomorrow at 3:30. Here's a question. Will this nullify the January effect? No, it will not. It will not nullify the probability. It just makes what it does, if you take it takes the average from 16% over the course of a year to about 20 at these prices. Remember what I said, patience is going to pay. Write those words down. Do not forget those 3 words from tonight's presentation. I told Adam, I said, we got to get people in this one ticker program because it's going to be a big week. Thanks, Adam, for doing that. Yes, Rob, it is. Be sure you're in the right channel. Now, I would watch going into tomorrow, watch gold. If gold takes out, let me give you the number on gold. I'm talking about gold futures. Gold futures takes out, here's the number. Let me find it. $28.50, I think is the number. Yeah, $28.50. Takes out $28.50. Gold's ready to go to new levels. Write that number down. Question, do I see oil going up or down because of tariffs? Oil is eventually going to go a lot lower. And you can tell that tonight. If you look at crude oil tonight, you would think it'd be at highs for the year, but crude oil opened higher and been trading lower ever since. Okay. So crude 74, 73.80 right now. 74, yeah. Crude is even though it's showing up 1.5%, it's actually down from where it opened. All right, folks. Again, I'll see everybody at the trade room special tomorrow at 12. T-Buzz's trade room at 12. Try to be there. I think it'd be very helpful that time of day. Thank you for being here tonight. We had a big crowd, and I hope we had a lot of people going to join me for the one ticker journey. Thank you.